Today, Kira and Scott stand across from each other to be joined as husband and wife. Marriage to them is a lifelong partnership and commitment between two people who share a deep sense of love, trust and respect. It's the desire to bring out the best in each other and support one another's dreams, and to quote Kira, building a better life because you're in it together.
I want to take you all back to a very important night, a night that in hindsight was the start of something special. Though at the time it looked more like three blokes crashing a girls' viewing of The Bachelor finale. Scott was on a mission that night. He was pulling out every trick that he had, cracking jokes, dropping one-liners, throwing lollies, But we could see what was really going on. Everyone else was focused on the show, but Scott had already found his winner and she was sitting right across the room.
Scott, we're finally here, standing at the start of Forever. Although we knew Forever started the moment I caught that Sour Patch Kid in my mouth. Everyone here now knows how we met, how smitten we both were, but they don't know how quickly I fell in love with you. The first meal you made me was a perfectly cooked steak with mushroom gravy. In that moment, I remember thinking, I'm going to marry this man, and it only got better from there.
Kira, you're my best friend. Standing here today in front of everyone I care about is the happiest moment of my life. From day one, it was your smile and unstoppable positive energy that pulled me in. Everyone here today will agree how fortunate I am to get to experience that every day of my life. The deep connection to family and the way you love your friends excited me from our very first date. I knew then that we shared values that would keep us aligned for the long haul.
Most of you already know how incredibly proud we are of our Scotty. He's always been such a delight to bring up, kind, responsible, hardworking, thoughtful, and let's be honest, just an all-round good human. And I always knew he'd make great choices in life, and that definitely included who he chose as his partner. But oh my goodness, when we met Kira, we were absolutely blown away. From that very first meeting at our place, which let's face it, can be a little chaotic, Kira simply walked in, smiled and just fit right in. She greeted everyone with open arms, embraced our family and filled our home with kindness, laughter and a whole lot of fun, and has been doing so ever since.
4 states and 6 flights across America, Scott had the perfect setting in mind. A helicopter flight to the Grand Canyon, of course. When they landed, Scott set up a video camera and assumed the traditional proposal stance. Kira was confused, then overjoyed, and rewarded Scott with a big yes, and some happy tears were shared by them both.
I stand here looking at my beautiful daughter and an equally handsome new husband. I can't help feel the luckiest man here. I remember the first time she told me about Scott, and I knew she had found someone truly special. Scott, today, I officially welcome you to our family. You've already proven you're a good man, and you love my daughter, you make her laugh, and you're smart enough to agree with her most of the time.
I had a front row seat to the start of Kira and Scott's story. It didn't take long to see that she was always a joy to be around and had that same magnetic energy, much like Scott. One night I asked Scott if he wanted to grab dinner after the gym, and he said, sorry man, I'm getting Subway with Kira. I'm not exaggerating when I say it felt like being dumped.
You've made it so easy to just be me, the real me, the unfiltered, sometimes chaotic, red wine on a Friday night me. And you've always met me with empathy, patience, humour and love. You listen, really listen. You care so deeply, not just about me, but about our friends, our families and our future. You can be silly with me, smart when I need guidance, and strong when I feel like everything's too much. Your head is so perfectly screwed on straight, and thank God for that, because mine's just usually floating around somewhere.
Every day you manage to be even more beautiful to me than the day before. And I love that no matter how long we've been together, we are still grateful for the small gestures that show our love. I love that you bring so much joy to me every single day. In you I've found comfort, joy and peace. I've found my teammate in life and my number one supporter, and I'll always be that for you in return.
To quote a lyric from one of our favourite country songs, I see forever when I see your face. And that's just not to be cute. I look at you and I see a life I want to live every single day. You're my best friend, my rock, and the home I never knew I needed. I love you.
Kira, may you continue to be the spark that lights up my life the way you light up every room that you enter. I love you and I promise to do everything I can to ensure that light never dims. Thank you for choosing me to write our story with. I love you.
It's now my great pleasure to declare that you are husband and wife. Scott, you may kiss your bride. The new Mr. and Mrs. Stringer.
I remember the exact moment Kira and I caught up for dinner and she told me about the hot guy from the gym. It took nearly a year until I got to meet you at a festival, and boy, you were a bit grumpy that day. That didn't last long. The more time we spent together, I learned how gentle and patient you were. You are the calm to her storm and complement her perfectly. I don't know if I have ever said this to you, but thank you for loving our girl the way she deserves.
You were both the perfect pair and seemed to have been made for each other. You're both incredibly generous, kind, and full of love for each other.
Kira, although you've only been a member of our family for a couple of years, I want to formally welcome you to the Stringer clan and say how happy I am to call you my daughter-in-law.
Scott and Kira, you are truly fantastic together. You push each other, you lift each other up. I couldn't think of a more perfect couple the universe could have brought together.
Please raise your glasses to love, laughter, and a lifetime of happiness to the newlyweds, Scott and Kira, the Stringers.
Yeah!